To this is Asher,
I love his markings.
and he's a boy.
Did that last one work?
I don't know. No, the other one didn't summarize anything, but this one it's working. I think Desiree
We
was.
changed the settings.
Yes, so we'll see if it works.
He went right for the toy. He knows I'm over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's observing me and processing all of this. And I think it took him a second to wake up too, because the longer he's in here, there's a dramatic increase in the bubbliness.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he was a little bit sleepy. So definitely less quick to approach me. And he's methodically working his way over here. So he already has the intention to come over here. He's just doing it on his own schedule there. He'll approach me when he's ready. What you got? Yeah, see, Did I interact with you? Yeah, I interacted with you too quickly. Oh, but you're talking to me. Yeah? There you go. He's...
Like it has to be on his terms.
Oh, totally. He's so funny because he's wanting to interact with me, but it wants it to be on his terms, and when it's not, I'm getting the judgmental poodle look. And it's very clear, like his face is very expressive. I know exactly what he's thinking. It's really funny. So he's not shy. He's deliberate. And he's also, what's the word I'm looking for? Selective about his people and the people he's going to approach. He's forming his opinion. It's going to be on his terms. He's deciding what he thinks about it. Again, not shy, but he's going to take time to warm up because he needs to know people a little bit. He needs to information gather and decide what he wants to do. So when you're introducing this puppy to new people, don't force him. Give him a good window of time. Let him control that interaction. And if it's been a while, and by a while I mean 5 minutes, and literally 5 minutes, not what feels like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a pretty good amount of time when you're waiting for a puppy to interact with a new person. But really, kind of pay attention to it. If it's been that long, then the new person might want to start to try to encourage him or offer to play or offer him some food or something that might get him to go ahead and decide new people are fine. But I wouldn't push it because he's smart and he's thinking. And if you push it, if you add pressure to that situation, you're not giving him the opportunity to make up his own mind, which is what he wants, and he's going to become more resistant to that. So pressure's going to backfire. Let him do his process on his own, and if he gets stuck, then encourage him to move through it. If you like a dog that is pretty neutral to new people, he's going to naturally gravitate toward that easily, and he easily will learn more new person neutrality. Curious about Carl over there, but not overly nervous about him. Curious about everything. He's pretty deliberate in his approach to the environment in general. And if I pick him up before he's ready to be picked up, then he's gonna write me off. So that's why I'm not picking him up. And you're gonna want to go slow with stuff like that because he clearly needs time. And the reason he needs time isn't lack of confidence, it's information gathering. So that's groomers. I would do happy visits. I would let him get to know them, let him get to know the environment where there's no expectations and he can just check it out and he'll thrive with that. And again, this is just to be super clear, it's not a negative thing. He's not disliking new people. He's not shy. Hello there. Hi, buddy. He's not overly introverted. He's information gathering. And now we're friends. What you got? He really likes chasing. He's been very into that. Oh, and even that, he stole the toy, and he's looking at me like, what you gonna do about it? So he is a puppy that also I think is gonna kind of like some degree of conflict, play conflict. Like he's gonna like games where he's the naughty puppy and he steals things from you, and you chase him around and try to take it away, and he's gonna like that. So knowing that, that's a great game to play with him when you encourage him to steal things you want him to steal. And then if he's stolen something you don't want him to steal, don't play that game because he's gonna enjoy it. Just go get something to trade him, make it structured, stay calm, don't make it overly playful, but make it really reinforcing for him to give you the thing back. He will learn to play keep away very easily. And it's fun for him. My dog is like that. And she still to this day will play that. She will go and get a shoe just because she knows she's not supposed to have it and show it to you. And then and that's if you're ignoring her and she's decided that you've been working on your computer for enough time and now it's time to take a break and she would like some interaction. She'll do that just to get interaction from you. But because I've trained trading, she'll easily give it to me. But then as soon as I get the thing, I put it away and then I go get a toy and then we play a round of real play keep away where I make the toy interesting, I pretend like I'm putting it up where she can't get it, and she knows the difference. And then she'll steal it and flaunt it at me, and I'll go, oh, you're so bad, and chase her and scold her, and it's a huge game. She really likes it. He's gonna be that way.
Mm-hmm.
The point of this is, if you don't take control of that, stealing is definitely on his list. And now he's gonna let me pick him up.
And then making weird remarks because I remember that there needs to be a second voice for that recording to talk.
Oh, so that the meeting, the transcription doesn't shut off.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's working, but it's one of the things that they...
Now we know the quirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is extremely physically confident. Even just like the way he climbed up on me and jumped out of my arms, he's another one you're going to want to kind of keep an eye on. I love how physically confident he is. That's great, but there's no reservations.
Mm-hmm.
He will launch himself off anything. We talked about in some of the other puppies in this litter, we talked about healthy caution. He didn't have any.
Well, we still have to do the scary stuff.
Yeah. And I need to do the food and everything. I was waiting for him to get to the point where he would let me actually pick him up.
But he's also now itchy.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe there's like an allergy in the grass or something.
No, I think you're right. Like he just got excited, nervous, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like they're like, okay, this is the way.
That's just the way they're venting, and that's totally okay.
Instead of shaking off, they're just scratching.
They're scratching, and it's a completely natural, normal response. A lot of dogs do that. It's completely fine. A little pushy, not surprising with the rest of his personality. He's following the scent. Scent has overridden what he knows, where he knows his food is. So that tells you his nose is really a big part of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's pretty secure in. He's following his nose. He checked for crumbs intentionally. I mean, this guy's very intentional. He other than the launching off of objects thing, he pretty much he decides quickly what he wants to do, and then he does it. But he's super nose oriented. So even more than solving the problem is the smell. More so than most puppies. Most puppies they know that they have to open the lid to get into this. He's not even thinking of it that way. So I vented the lid a little bit more to let more scent out, but he's still really just mainly working the scent puzzle. He's pretty persistent though, and pretty focused on whatever it is he's decided. There's a pretty good amount of attention, focus, sustained attention. Just the way he handled this problem, I think he's not going to be super problematic in the aspect of like getting into stuff around the house because he wasn't, it was just his problem solving style was so oriented towards scent. He's not really physical with it.
Okay.
So it's going to be easy to keep him out of things. Where's my son? There it is. I mean, he's very bold. He's very curious and he's very bold. He's an extremely confident puppy, and he's pushy. So you're not gonna be wondering what he's thinking. He will convey it. The strength of the strength and novelty of the smell turned him off a little bit. So that's interesting. He's right back on trying to work that other scent with the food. Let's see if we put it again. I let him independently explore it. He's like, that did a weird thing. It was weird. I saw it. I did. I know. Here, you're gonna fall if you do it that way. Here we go. What can I do for you, sir? He says, I don't know. There's a lot here. I'm thinking things through for a second. You don't like it? Did you decide you don't like it? Or are you still, judgment's still out? I think he doesn't like it overall, which is interesting given how scent-oriented he is. I would have actually guessed that he would be more interested in it. But he's sensitive to the smell. The new, stronger smell was aversive to him. What this tells us is if you're going to do a nose sport with him, which he would probably really excel at, I would introduce the smells slowly and pair them with food a lot. But he would enjoy it, and I would definitely, he likes it better in the bag. It's muted in the bag. And this is not strong, but he's really nose central. I mean, even that he can't focus on his toys, which he wants to play with because this is distracting him, even though he doesn't actually, this isn't what he wants, and he's already decided that. It's just kind of funny how strong that instinct of smell is for him. So I would play smelly games with him, hide and seek, tossing treats into the grass where he has to find them all, box games where you hide things in boxes, hiding treats around the house. There's so many, YouTube it, there's so many easy scent games you can play with your dog that are fun, and I think he would really enjoy them, especially if they're played with food. If you do decide to do nose work, and you're going to use odor, I would just pair the odor for quite a while, and make sure the odor is very diluted. The other thing that tells you when you're out and about, or just in life in general, if you get a weird response from him that doesn't make any sense, you need to consider if there might have been a smell factor that you weren't aware of. And you would know that by watching his behavior. Is his nose active? Is he smelling? But it's something, he's so oriented to that, it's something you're going to want to keep in mind. And if you take him out and about, like let's say you go to a sidewalk cafe, let's say it's a pizza place, and you know how pizza places have that really strong pizza smell coming out of the building, he's likely to respond to that. Either to fixate on it and want to go in the building because he wants the pizza, or to be overwhelmed by it and a little turned off by it. He'll learn as he goes through life. It's not going to be a problem, but just know that you might get reactions to smells that you're not thinking of because we are so not smell oriented and aware, and he will be. I don't want him to be on anything when I do this. He knew it was me. What did I do? What is that? What is that doing? What is that? And even though he was so judgmental about me at first and keep giving me the side eye, I've now become his safety. But he needs like 3 seconds of reassurance, and then he's back out in the world. So he's very, very bold and confident. I do like that he does have that comeback response though, so it's not 100% independence, even though he is very independent and forms his own opinions. He needs something because it doesn't have the slippery right before it.
I don't know if I like that bridge.
I need to turn it
Oh, work. My dogs like it
Yeah,
on
it's,
the on
it's,
the on the hard on the
it's because it's
rough
slippery
concrete.
right here.
Uh, so they can do it then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just
It's
because
just the footing. Yeah.
it's because he doesn't have anything to brace to push off to climb onto it.
Mm.
So it's
So if
more
it
like
was
doing pull-ups.
moved to where,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll
On the
move
mat?
it. Mhm.
yeah.
I'll move it for the next puppy. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, I think I was just saying that I like that he, even though he is pretty independent and forms his own opinion and wasn't necessarily super, like, pretty neutral towards me initially, which is totally to be expected since I am the new person. I do like that he is still using me as that safe base, even if it's really quick, because you can use that, and that means he'll come back to you for feedback when something's concerning him in the environment. I feel like he might need to poop, but he's too distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, and I like that even when I shook it, he backed away a little. I'm gonna put him in my lap to control this.
Not a twitch.
Yeah, he was not at all scared of it, but he had some healthy, like, again, there was some common sense there. When I moved it, suddenly he backed up to see what was going to happen next. It wasn't a fear response, it was it was sensible. But again, since he is the kind that will launch himself off of stuff physically, I like to see these little moments of reservation, because it means he's stopping and thinking and not being just completely impulsive. I also like that he's totally comfortable with this, but he's not over the top in his response to it. Again, compared with the rest of his characteristics, if he was grabbing this and dragging it around like some puppies do, or immediately went and jumped on it, it shows me a lot stronger personality that's harder to rein in. Whereas again, he's got some balance. He's got some balance. He's not extreme. His responses aren't extreme, and that's good. But he's not scared of it at all. And he's like, he paid attention to the click. He paid attention to the mechanism of shutting it. He's a very thoughtful dog. He's very smart, and he's paying attention all the time. So with him, another thing you're going to want to keep in mind is that he's going to be learning even when you forget that he's learning. So we always say all dogs are learning from all of our interactions we have with them all the time, but that's really true for him. I really think he has to poop.
He does. He just.
It's just way too exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
Call them picky poopers. There it is.
His response to the poop is like, ew, gross. And it's the smell. He's. Well, this is perfect because we have the strange person test, so just go ahead and come on in. Hey, what you doing? Who's that? Again, like total response, curious, sniffing. He's checking her out. But he's not asking for interaction yet. He's exploring. So it's really similar to how he reacted to me. Plus, I'm not sure he 100% got it all out. This is hi.
Yes. I know that is fair.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah. It's the same response. He's social. It's not that he's not social. It's just that he wants it to be on his terms. He information gathers. He wants to know the person before he launches into, taking things to second base. He's social but independent.
Okay. Social but independent.
Yeah.